Hey, see, that wasn't too long.
No.
Behold, we've got Beta.
Yeah.
Beta, I've actually got a little blurb that I wrote down for you, just for you, Beta. I was going to introduce you, and he's played a Prem level medic back in the day. He's got the golden voice, and he's a Danishman himself. It's Beta.
That is I.
Yes. So, welcome to the desk, Beta.
Thank you.
And we're going to be watching the game of Sweden versus Norway, and it's going to be an entertaining game, to say the least.
I am very much looking forward to this because you have Sweden, who's like completely warmed up. They're getting very comfortable with everything. Then we have Norway, who I've never heard of like a single person in there.
Well, you've heard of one name.
Fishyard.
No. Try again. How about this?
Is he like a super handsome caster?
I'll give you. Yes.
Perhaps.
Yes, yeah. he is a super handsome caster.
Right,
but
so
sadly, I'm not playing, so they had to get Bren instead.
Yeah. And I just assume they're gonna keep like just playing in Norwegian, and Brendan's gonna be
that's actually. I never thought about that. I don't think their English is super good, so neither is mine.
Norwegian.
It sounds like, but
I don't think they understand anything other than like.
So Brendan's just going to be in a cold, frightening place where he's just going to hear angry, an angry language he doesn't understand in an area against the best team. Like, I don't know, maybe in the entire tournament, possibly.
Possibly, like maybe after they've warmed up.
It's gonna. I mean, he struggles with pucks, the poor lad. I mean, he's gonna get mauled.
Oh man. Yeah. Like it all depends on how much backup he has in Team Norway.
Yeah. And I mean, if we're going to end any game tonight, it's going to have to be this game, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I mean, poor CSGO is like, they have all these delays and they have to dip it a little bit into our time. We're very charitable like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, what we're going to do is we've just taken the games that we said we were going to play today, that we haven't covered yet. We're going to watch this game, end it over, and we're just going to start earlier tomorrow. So that means,
I don't like sleep.
Yeah. So that does mean for 10 a.m. our time, I believe, is when we're going to start. We'll keep you updated, posted on teamfortress.tv. Yeah. But if people want to tune in a little bit earlier, readjust your schedules, etc. for the stream, because I know you don't want to miss any of this.
Yeah. Don't party tonight. Just go get
control
to bed
yourself.
early.
I'll make you a deal, Twitch chat. If I control myself, you can control yourself, right? Okay.
That's a bad deal.
That is a very bad deal. I'm not going to stick to that deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, in the grand scheme of things, enough about Bren. Let's look at these teams on a whole. Now, obviously, all of tonight it's been the Sweden show because we like to keep one team settled in there because it's a bit of a pain getting these teams often on the computer. You probably know that. I mean.
Oh yeah.
So
I even forgot my config last time. So I was just like playing.
They always forget their config. Yeah. I mean, you'd think they'd be getting better at this point, but I don't know. Maybe they just attuned to adapt. You see a few of them now. It looks like they're getting set up, and a lot of them are joining this server. But I think we can get away with talking about a few things. And I've got a list of stuff, Peter, that we never got to go round. We never got to talk about exactly how the format was going to go. I bet people have no idea what is this all leading up to. Yeah, we literally just went production went, nope, no time, and just went straight to the game. So, yeah. So if you don't know how we're playing this tournament, we're doing the round robin. You know that bit. Everyone is playing each other once. Each winner gets 2 points, and each draw gets 1 point each for both teams. Yeah. And if you lose, no points. It's simple to follow, and you can probably take a guess. Most points get the first place seed into this single elimination bracket, and the loser, obviously, the one with the least points. And then
so seed number 4 plays seed
exactly. So when it's gone to the single elim, the least point teams plays the most points team, and second and third play each other. And keep in mind, it's single elimination, so best of 3. So if you lose that, you're done.
Yes.
And I'm guessing you're wondering out there, you're like, well, what does that mean for third place? What happens if both teams lose? Who gets the third place position? To spice up the round robin a little bit, Beta, what we've done is the points matter. So say it will revert back to your position in the table. So say, for example, Sweden got 4th place.
Right.
And... Right. All right. I said imagine. Okay.
I'm imagining. Cool.
Yeah. So they get 4th place, and Finland get 1st place, and Sweden they play against each other 4th versus 1st, and Sweden win. Yeah. If they Sweden win, They go into the next game, but the first place team is in that third place match. Whoever wins out of two, second and third, it doesn't matter because they got first place in the round robin. You know, points wise, they're going to win the third place decider match, and that's how we decide who gets the 200 euros.
Yeah, so there's actually like money on the line. In these matches.
So it's not like before in the past where we're like, oh, everyone just plays each other. It's just 4 scrims. It does matter like a little bit, maybe for those huge upsets, for at least in regards to first place. And I know like third and second are going to care about whether or not they're second place or third place. Yeah,
for sure.
So,
and Sweden get a little bit of an advantage at this part. I feel like, you know, they're the home team. Maybe they deserve it.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But, you know, the other teams all come in pretty much stone cold, except for maybe Finland. And then you have to, like, they enter the venue and then they're, like, thrown in front of a computer. Yeah. That's the play. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, and it's not all over. But
making excuses already.
Denmark lost, man. I'm so salty.
I mean, this is great for Finland. I mean, if there is some sort of strange little switch up and whatnot, and who knows, but it plays very well into the fact that they could maybe get that second position, you know, with those points above them now. But that's enough about those games. Let's have there's a present. Production can give us presents, it seems, at any point, and we've got our own mascot, totally original. Do not steal. We've never done this before.
No. Do you know what the name is of this raccoon?
I don't know what the name is. Production. What's the name of this creature? Nothing.
It's a curved gaming monitor. The raccoon.
You know things are getting desperate with the players when they start throwing out.
It's Dave the raccoon.
Dave the.
Well, at least you've thought about it for a long time.
The raccoon.
This is a raccoon, right?
Yeah. That's a raccoon. That's a raccoon's tail.
Yeah.
It's a raccoon. Tail. Yeah. Production is a.
Yeah, I think, is this the mascot of essentials.tf?
Oh God, yeah, that is a lot of raccoons in the chat.
Oh my God.
I'm a little bit worried that they're going to pull Kappa out next from Twitch.
He's going to keep on being little presents.
Yeah.
Can you hand us the big check, please?
Can you hand us some like Pringles or something?
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, thank you, production.
Oh my God.
Wow, it's like you just wish upon a star and you get what you want. Anyway.
Can we get cameras away from us so we can start eating? Wonderful. All right. So
production can do everything.
Yeah, I wish. Should we probably maybe go back to either your list or maybe even to talk about...
All right, fine. We'll pluck another thing from the list. And I was going to do a quick couple of shout-outs because I feel like we don't do a good job of plugging all these people. Donuts.
Oh my
Donuts!
God. Oh my God, the presents keep on coming.
Oh, you know what? Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You know what, you just... I'm going to give you the list here, Peter. You just start naming off some things.
All right. What?
Oh.
Wonderful.
Okay.
It's like professional.
Yeah, Peter, you can't eat the same donut when I'm eating a donut. You have to take turns, okay? It's teamwork, synergy.
All right.
Anyway, so...
I saw a donut, I ate a donut.
Anyway, quick shout-outs. Shout out to production giving the donuts. Shout out to our organisation, the main organiser behind making all this happen. We would be nothing. It's eSport United.
Yeah.
eSport United, they've done wondrous, and
they've done so much work.
They fail to impress. They never fail to impress, is what I should be saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just gets bigger and better every year. Like, at least on the hardware side and production side.
Yeah. Like the amount of work people have just put in to actually get the whole desk going, the whole gaming setup, this whole stage area, it's crazy. So definitely a huge shout out. And like there's the 2 guys named Lasse that will just not be sleeping.
Yeah.
Or they will be sleeping for days after this.
But you know, I mean, you could organise all the things in the world, Peter, but it would mean nothing if you don't have anybody, you know, flashing that cash. You know.
That's true.
You know, burning the money. But so a particular shout out to Razer. You actually might see some Razer memorabilia here and there, some little, you know, sneaks of Razer thrown in.
Very subtle, yeah.
Yeah, very subtle, because we're all about subtlety on this cast. And obviously, eSports United even felt maybe a bit threatened. It was like, no, we want more attention. They threw in some money as well, because it's like they haven't done enough.
Right.
And finally, essentials.tf. You know,
yeah.
It's TF2. They have to get a piece of the pie.
Yeah, they're doing production, basically. I think, is this their like first time?
Yeah, it's a mixture of production. Everyone's just trying to they're just fighting for our game,
affection,
it seems. Yeah. But I guess I've got a few players players in this, I guess, in the production wide of things, while we actually wait for the players in the game to load up. So I want to give a big shout out to Paiser, our developer. I bet people are wondering, like, how is the Medigun thing come back? How is status spec working all over again? It is thanks to this guy, Paiser, the developer. He's brought it back from the brinks of death. So big shout out to him.
I've seen some of the like the work behind the scenes that he kind of done and the things he do, and it's super cool. And like it's kind of where like he can do so much that it's almost too much. You know, like you almost have to rein yourself in, because if you were just too creative, it would just be trash. Yeah. Because it would just be all over the place. So like he gives you all the tools. So
I know.
It's about can you actually use them properly.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
And what do? I've got nothing. I say words haphazardly on the screen.
And look at games.
Yeah. These people motivate me to be a better person in TF2 beta. Anyway, the players are still, setting up. I see Bren, he's just shitposting on his Twitter right now. So if you guys could, message Bren on his Twitter. So that's
I think that's actually Grindr.
It's at BrenCasts. Say to him like, please stop being on Twitter and concentrate. Get into a DM fest. Grind.
Yeah. Why is he not warming up?
Yeah. I mean, if I was you, I would be warming up for every ounce of my strength fighting up against these Swedes. They're a formidable team.
Yeah.
So tell me about Sweden. Beta. Like, is anybody?
Sure. Like I've been watching it out from the stage. Right. And what I noticed was that going into this, I thought that the Swedish scouts was going to be like the big question mark, and they could be very hit or miss. And so far they've been very much a hit, I think.
Okay.
It took them like a game to warm up, but I think was it Herpy? No, it was Sjoberg who had like 41 kills. Yeah. That last match.
That is like dust pan and bush. He is like incarcerated.
Yeah, and then that often meant that like the flank was just getting overwhelmed, and then F2 would just die over and over again. Yeah. So it was just it makes it really hard to actually contain a team.
Yeah, and it does make you think like, what tools does Norway have to like deal with these scenarios? And I think the biggest tool they've got is the map itself, Beta. Yeah. It's Product, baby.
Yeah, Product is one of these maps where if you're not like a very organized team, you can just like lose your medic to random stuff. So like a headshot, a sticky trap, a spy. Like there's also these sorts of weird things that can just happen that just ruins a push completely. Yeah. So if you maybe lack some DM, you can make up for it in other cases, either with like luck or through smart play.
And plus, another factor about Product is if you're losing, you inherently get an advantage, like a free bone thrown to you. And if you're a naysayer like out there thinking like Norway are going to struggle, sort of thing, at least they've got this up their sleeve.
They'll have superior spawn times the entire way. Yeah, maybe. No. I think they're going to get some caps. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we'll be surprised. I mean, these sorts of events here, I can remember back in like other lands like Info Show and whatnot. Right. Like some players would turn up and they would even make like a good impression on people that they would get into teams next season or the following season, whatnot. Like we could be looking at the next stars here.
That's very true. Like
apart from Bren, let's just.
Apart from Bren, like he's gonna suck.
And even if Bren somehow turns out to be the second coming of of Banny, if he just turns out to be the greatest player on the planet, you can't take him because he's my caster of the season.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he's already in a team.
So he's in Team Fortress 2 TV. Hey, so all these other players are okay. It's a steal away Kato. Don't take anybody else. But it'll be interesting to see these sort of what they've got to show, because they're just a complete question mark. I've been asking around. I've been like, hey, do you know this person? Nobody knows who these guys are. Some of them have only registered only 3 months ago, Beta.
What?
I know.
Wow. I hope they're like amazing Quake or CS players. Something, but you know, we can't really talk about the players. Yeah, but we can talk about what they need to do on this map, right? Yeah. Because it's Product, and what you need to do on Product is to just you need to shut down the scouts really hard. Yeah. You need to deal with the sorters when they go behind, and you need to pick off the enemy medic or at least force them early, and then maybe do some portals, right? And the question is, can they actually do this and execute these things? Yeah, and that's going to be real difficult.
Yeah, so I think we're actually ready to go live any second now, Peter. So I've got all the players in. I do see a few of them shuffling about here and there. But
Everyone's
I see
even looked
Haney he's rolling with an iron fist. He's
Heney's like
slapping people, making sure that you get in that game.
He's been like working so hard.
I mean,
all the players probably hate him, but he's been
before we used to just kind of like wing it and get like the caster / admin / organizer / that. But sadly, Sideshow went away, so we need to get a super team assembled to get some people in here. And I believe we're made the transition into the game. We're just waiting any second to start the game. If you're just joining us though, teamfortress.tv, presenting you in association with Essentials.tv, Esports United, Razer, yada yada yada. DreamHack Winter 2016, the Battle for the North. What a cool title. Yeah,
Norway versus Sweden. Norway, this is like the first time we see them ever. This could be the beginning of a new empire, a region empire. Like, historically, Norway has always been the victim of the winner of like Sweden and Denmark.
Oh man, you're blasting out history at me.
Yeah, I told you it would happen.
See? And people say, Mum and Dad says, I'm wasting away at these TF2 events, and now I'm learning things. So, what do the history books say? Who is going to win this? Like in the end, who's the overall winner in the modern age?
Oh, if you go by modern age, I mean, like Norway got really rich, like filthy rich, pretty recently, historically, right? So they're the recent winners. So maybe that's foreshadowing.
Yes, they got money. They just have to burn more money on top of the piles of money that they already have. But a big shout out to Norway, though. I mean, like, keep in mind. It's unfavourable odds for them to enter in here, and I was talking to the guys earlier, and they're just a bunch of cool guys, really, that have just turned up to this event, just for the love of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty brave, actually, because they could get completely just raffle stomped.
I mean, they could, but we need to stop making assumptions here. The biased casters, I'm sure, grating all of the Norwegian fans out there. We have to double our efforts.
I'm completely sure that they'll do a great job. Like, you don't show up to an event if you don't want to actually come to play.
I mean, I'm interested to see who plays what class here. I mean, we started with like a roster rundown at the start, saying who's going to be on what. But, with everybody off-classing at the moment, like they are in the pre-game, it just made me think that, maybe we're going to have some roster switch-ups.
Oh, so, like, why?
Well, oh my god, no, why?
That makes a lot of sense if you don't think about it.
It's just, I don't know, I'm just going by the pre-game. I see Piggy on Medic, I see Trimu on Heavy Weapons Guy. Like,
we're actually going live. So there we go.
Yeah, right? They're running they're going with a bit of a Highlander strat. And we're going
like an actual heavy.
I think we're actually going straight into the game. So yeah, thank you, production, straight into there. I think there might have been a pause.
No. This is just like the wait time.
This is the wait time.
At the beginning of it, right?
Okay, but yeah, look at the classes right now. We've got.
Yeah, they're just huddled around, just. It's an actual pause. Well, this is a good time to pause, I suppose.
Yeah, like look at the class composition. They've got Piggy, who was the roaming soldier, now playing medic. You've got Traitor, who was the demo man playing sniper. You've got Trimu, who's playing the scout playing heavy. Not too crazy.
Yeah.
Bren playing demo, and Bren used to play demo, so it's not going to be too jarring.
Yeah. But heavy is probably pretty smart, because if you're like a low skill or lower skill than your opponent, like heavy is really difficult to actually deal with.
Yeah.
Right, and it takes a lot more skill to deal with him than to actually play him.
I guess the greatest weapon they have up their arsenal is just to give them a surprise factor, get them out of the comfort zone. I think is probably the best way to approach it. And what better comfort zone like getting your Jimmy's rustled than a class change-up?
Yeah, I don't know how far you can go with it though, right? Because if you just like run two spies to mid every time, like it's just not gonna work that much. I think like running a heavy to mid is completely fine, and like running some spy and sniper, like that's all good and well. But if you start like running perma pyro and then adding in weird stuff,
I think I think all the eyes are going to be on Traitor, I believe. If he's going to play like an extremely solid sniper, maybe something akin to like say a Flippy, Flash, taking over the game sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, it could pull out some rounds for his team. But again, goes back to that question mark. I think I might even cast a mid-fight in complete silence. Just take it all in. I want to see the first impression.
Oh, I will not be silent. I want this cast as well and good. Should be very interesting to see.
Yeah.
Again, we don't even know. Like, are they going to send like 2 soldiers right away, like some teams do? Are they going to be like a passive team? We don't even know.
I mean, at the start of the game, how the pause is going, it looks like they want to commit to this heavy and sniper mix-up. So, I mean, they've got 3 rounds into this. You know, well, it's not best of 3; it's the first 2-3, so it's more than a best of 5. But so they've got plenty of time to, if something doesn't work, just try something else. You know?
Yeah, that's true. And like in a way. All right. Okay, we're still working out with the bosses, but we'll get it sooner or later.
It's all those messages that we sent to Bren earlier. He's like, whoa, 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 hang on, guys.
Yeah, Bren's on his phone. Like, he has never left his phone.
I know.
I don't think he actually realized they started. Maybe that's why they paused.
Yeah, he really is on his phone right now. Good God.
Yeah. They're trying to contact him.
Control yourself, Brennan.
It's not working. The medic forgot to plug in his headset. Wonderful.
Why did it take him this long to find out?
Oh, it wasn't working.
Oh, but still,
obviously,
though, when you
kind
of like when you want to hear like your teammates or something like that, like, oh, we're going, team, we're going straight into the game.
Wonderful. I don't know. Are we actually straight into the game? Kai's not healing, so is that a restart? It might be a restart.
Bait and switch. Okay, yeah, just restarting the game.
Yeah. Either way, on Kaya, he's got to do this, man. Look at this guy go. He's going to get all the frags.
All right, so again, another little delay, but I think they just want, in Kin, they wanted to actually have as much TF2 as possible. We tried to end it early to get an early start tomorrow, and you get more TF2 anyway, so it sounds like a bargain to me.
Yeah, either way. All right, here we go.
All right,
okay. Live.
All right, I'm not kidding now, production team. So.
And Ellie's going to go sniper right off the bat. No mercy here. So will be no fast bombing, except for Smith, who's actually like really fast on mid. He's trying to lock out Bren, and because it's Bren, he succeeds very quickly.
One of the scouts at AFK. It doesn't bode well so far.
Maybe it's a feint. Oh, it's a feint. That's nice. And we actually see the first frag coming in for Norway. Norway, like they've set themselves up well here. The heavy is all spun up. We're getting ready for this. It's the Herpy actually now cleans up, and there we go. Trader already. That was his 2nd kill, and Bren has gone down because he's Bren.
They're not even like giving them any respect. They're just going. They even let them have them in for free, and they're like, you know what? No, we want the kills. We want all the kills. And this reminds me of those previous LAN Open events where you would have to see Dignitas like just cream a bunch of Div 6 players. But maybe they just need to get in the flow of it. That's what Sweden needed to do in their first match. And I'm sure it's just the same for Norway. Yeah,
we'll see how Norway sets up here. It looks like they're going to go cliffside. They might just be trying to gain like space for their heavy to get in there without taking any damage. But actually, Vanny goes in and takes down Fizzy. So the Vanny bomb already. That's actually
they forced out the Uber from Ankaya.
But then everyone just goes down.
I mean that is just considered a good Uber. It's not really a force if you just force them. Oh, they get the kill onto Ankaya. So
there we go.
They've walked away with an equalizing pick that they could probably exploit now because they've got that respawn advantage from not holding on to the midpoint.
Yeah, although I will say, like they suffered a lot to get that final med pick, but they do have it now, and they should have a small Uber advantage coming out. It will probably not be enough to actually push on, but if they build really diligently, they might be able to do it. Vanny is holding very far forward, but he runs into a heavy, and heavies are really difficult to actually...
He's drawing a lot of eyes, and he's really exploiting the fact that the heavy weapons guy does not have much mobility. He's wasting so much time, and during all that time, it doesn't even help out his team, who are getting creamed in their own half of the map. Now he turns up, but a heavy weapons guy does not want 6 eyes on him, so they go down, and they didn't even lose that Vanny who was stuck behind.
Yeah, and Ali just did so much work there, and then he just popped poor Trader into the air and just picked him off with a nice, crisp, sticky bomb. Ali's pushing pretty far forward. It looks like he's baiting for Vanny, and there we go. Vanny does find them, and they get fish shot. He got baited there. So a really solid forward hold right now going on. And look at that. Ali's just pushing them so aggressively, and this is where you can get stuck, and this is actually a good time to go Pyro if you so desire.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I do see Crowns, they like to go Pyro in these situations to stop these forward holds, and you can actually flip the double soldier hold on its head and reflect some rockets. Maybe I've even seen like medics drop to this strap before.
Yeah, but right now they're just struggling so much. There's just a complete lockdown going on. You can see Ali with the 11 kills. Oh my god, and now Vanny's even hiding forward. This is just the spawn camp. This is the pop server.
Oh no, Piggy stepped out and he's got the kill, and it's easy pickings for Vanny. He gets his kill. He's trying to get out, but I think he's actually got a bonus kill as well. So a nice little turnaround for Vanny. He's going to delay them from building that overcharge. He even still got the safety net of Ankaya.
Brent jumping in, hits he hits the bridge, falls down, and gets instantly killed by a rocket. This is everything I expected him to be.
It seems Piggy was caught out again in this position. It's not too wise to kind of maybe they should start sliding some of these players in, keep the medic back.
Yeah, it's actually Fizzy getting all this time and forcing the Uber even. So great job by him, and there's a lot of time on it. And if Norway just heckles his Uber as much as they can, they might just get this point and get some time on it.
I mean, Brenzo, he's completely laid the point covered in stickies, but sadly, he can't stick in the air. He does go down to the bomb.
And I think this will be a cap, so...
Oh my god.
Yeah, really
How dare you make Sweden bleed, says Sweden. They're probably going to come back a raring force, just try and smash back. Or maybe this is the comeback we've been waiting for, Brett.
Yeah. They've been playing the Swedish team the entire time. This is where they just show the real color. They make people bet on them, and now they
quivering in fear to the Bren demo man.
Here comes the counter push from Sweden, though, and it looks like it's going to work very well. Trader needs to go forward here along with Piggy, but they're just getting cleaned up really well. A single scout, that's Piggy, jumps in on it, but he gets demolished.
I mean, well done, yeah, even some clapping coming out from the audience there. Respectful golf clap.
Clappity clap. They got 30 seconds off the point.
You know what? Beginner's luck. It's the start of an early game. They've still got this. I know they're initiating fist bumps over on Norway, so they've still got the camaraderie on their side. He'll lead them the way. I've seen a film like this before. Friendship will always win.
Oh, indeed it will. Bren does the worst rollout I've ever seen. Okay, to be fair, he's not being healed. There we go.
I think this is the strat. It's just like, we can't beat them at mid, boys. Let's just try and take it slow and steady.
Let's see if that works out for them. Definitely interesting. As Smear is not nearly as far forward as it was the last time, but Ali gets a pick right away. That should open thing up. He actually gets a second one. Yeah, just jumping behind on the right side. And look at now Sweden just overwhelming them. Just both scouts running in, and now it's just the heavy left alone, basically. Fishouts are like on 4 HP. Actually gone scout. I think he's normally a soldier. But
I think once they start getting collapsed on the way they do, they need to be a lot more reactive to some of their players going down on the flank. Maybe it's a communication error over on the teams where your scout goes down. You're not busy looking at the kill feed, you're trying to just not get shot here. And sometimes you just need your team to shout out, hey, I've gone down, go back.
Yeah. I definitely need to be more reactive and just get out in time. But look at that Fizzy with the double kill on Sniper.
Oh no, they didn't see the crits coming. It's an absolute bloodbath. Brett actually equalizes with the
Brett
rocket
actually
load.
going huge. There we go. He's pitching in.
I mean, even I didn't see that coming. I've got plugins telling me what they're using, for God's sakes. So a very sneaky play coming out from Sweden. I mean, it looked like they had it for a second there. Fizzy got 2 back-to-back sniper kills. It was looking good for Norway.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually pretty
kill.
even.
But Ali's he's just walking into the belly of the beast. He still gets out though, kind of surfing the heavy weapons guys' bullets.
And Fizzy once again, taking charge here of this game, taking down on Kaya.
Oh, Fizzy!
Oh my God, this guy is so good. Like, you think he's like just Highlander players?
Man, it's just what happens if you don't respect. Vanny is actually deciding to go his own sniper. See if but they didn't see the traitor flank around. Very greedy coming out from Sweden here. And
yeah, indeed.
They've got the midpoint backbeater.
Yeah, once again, and they got 30 seconds before. Maybe this time they'll get the minute, and then finally they'll win. That's kind of how you build it up, right? They had no warm-up, but Sweden now rebounding forward, and this medic is so weak and goes down, Piggy down.
Man, they've got all these players alive, but it seems they've got nobody to really support that sniper. The sniper's the one with the most forward position out of all of Norway. Demo will be tracked down, found, and the heavy will be tracked and found and killed. So with him down, it's going to make these suicide waves maybe a bit difficult. Even thinking about pushing into their own last point, which is unheard of.
Fisher actually goes down to a sticky trap. The Smear is just doing such a great job.
Poor Piggy! No, he was caught out in the corner there. He thought he had someone covering his back. He was gonna come on guys, let's push. But no, nobody was there, and he does go down to the spam. He's going to respawn back. Onkai's going to have his Uber charge back again. They even get a free sniper pick. Probably need to wait for those little buffs if you want to peek around these corners, Beta.
Perhaps. Let's see, Smear's being very aggressive. He's actually just running into a heavy, but there we go. Like, Ellie is just doing so much work. He's just literally standing in the door right now. There's actually a scout behind him. Come on, Trader, kill him, kill him.
You know, you could abuse a little bug here, Beta, where if you stand in the doorway as a soldier, like as it's like opening and closing, you can still shoot inside. So I think Ali trying to go for that play there.
Yeah, we saw the butt nose.
Yeah, the butt nose. Yeah, that's what,
that's what he did. That's Trimu was so close to finding Vanny. Like, I'm pretty sure they know Vanny was up there in the corner. Yeah, there we go.
Predicted
the shotgun, the fat heavy, or the fat scout takes down Vanny.
No respect. They're just all hiding around corners. It's just a game of hide and seek rather than TF2 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Herpy, he sprung the trap. He's actually, Piggy has no idea where this scout has come from. He snuck all the way behind, and they're just trying to get the presence known on point, get on top of there, get the cap point going, just to plunge it into overtime. Brent is actually going to get away with that.
Oh, he got the cap.
I mean, just scratching the face of Sweden, but they're easily just going to pick that up again. I mean, once you lay down everything just to get that one cap, you kind of forget that the enemy team can just cap it back again.
Yeah, it's a rough situation to be in, but did they get like a few more seconds this time? I feel like they did.
I mean, like, you know, 20 more rounds and they might get around at this rate. But, you know, this is it. This is where I feel the comeback. This is the thing where it's going to blow your mind, Meter. Norway have got this. Bren, he's got this.
Yes, Bren can do it. Once again, like, they're doing a super slow rollout here. There we go. Let's see if he can
they just note the playing to the strengths and the playing to the weaknesses, you know?
Yeah.
Bren going for the unusual rollout. He needs to be careful that he might get flanked around. Now they've caught wind of him. They're going to clean him up, and they've actually got a special tactic coming out. They just need to get him to mid, though, get him into position. Piggy actually gets the finishing kill onto Smear. What a stylish little kill. I'm sure we'll still see that on YouTube despite this score. Who needs context? Oh,
yeah,
they track it down.
just doing so much work there, just cleaning up. And there we go, another cap for Sweden.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick check of all the players and seeing if they're smiling, having fun. And yeah, I think everyone's still having fun despite...
I think that's a Swedish smile, at least. It's hard to tell.
Smile.
As Herpy just catches out fish on.
Man, you'd think like they would be relaxing, but I've never seen Herpy so like concentrative in my entire life.
That's a word.
They're trying to rock this heavy, he's seeing if he can sneak him around the corner, but that's the power of the Demo Man, the fact that you can just lay all that damage out around the corner before the heavy even gets a say in the matter.
We have a sniper duel now, and a sniper Uber. This is the thing, Smear actually gets another kill, but Ali so far he's taking...
The Ubered sniper, he's made a huge flank around, he's trying to just slice and dice with the sign.
What an Uber.
He's like, come here, scout. Smear is like, for the God's sake, man, pull out your gun. Okay, the team do back him up eventually. Fishard, he's just Fishard now, and now it's no longer Fishard. So,
oh no, don't walk out of the spawn, Brent. Don't do it. But
Brent, he's done it. He got the pipe.
Nice.
And a nice little clean-up kill by Trimo. He's going to get sniped off though.
Yeah, you don't want to stay spun up against a sniper as a heavy. That's usually one way to
but he still wants to go with it. He needs to be careful that you will still take that mini crit damage.
Ali is just bullying right now. Like, he's just taking so many pot shots that he probably shouldn't.
Fishard and Brent, they've hooked up. They did a nice little bomb and a nice little sync-up play. They've done a decent amount of kills, but they need the sniper, they need the heavy to really follow it up, but they're so slow, Beta.
Yeah, they're just getting completely caught out, and that's the thing about heavy. Like, once you get caught in or you're just a little too far forward,
he's just got tiny little legs. He can't make it to the point in time compared to these soldiers and Demoman darting about.
Yeah, but right now Norway actually catches Sweden out, or rather Sweden caught themselves out by just overextending. They got too greedy, waiting for frags, and now Norway is poised to take this point. And Kaya's probably going to die as well. Yeah, there you go. So overconfidence here. Maybe going to get the better here of Sweden, but Ali just doing so much work, still behind point. Actually, it's a nice rocket onto Fissy. And there we go,
Sjoberg gets shown the door as Trader does get a nice little headshot onto him. We're receiving a lot of hate from his comrade Smear, though. He's still surviving because he's just getting a majority of the heals pumped into him. He's going for the close range headshot. They're both just missing the shots here. Smear's just decided, you know what, I don't want the sniper, I want this medic.
Oh, he got demolished by Trader. Too good. And he's still fighting.
It was all a distraction play though, Vita. They were busy capping that point back, focusing on the objective. They just need this timer to tick down to 0, and that's it. They have won this map clean 3-0.
There's still 30 seconds left. So let's just wait here. Once again, this heavy just getting taken out. There's just such a lack of coordination right now for Norway. Like, you know, they might have given up. But
I mean, yeah, it looks like it's 3-0 in their hearts, so how can they make it 3-0? I mean, they can't make it 2-1 in the game, I suppose. The scouts have just come crawling all over the place. It's actually dedicated an Uber just to find these scouts. And Bren, he finally gets those pesky little scouts. Vanny's even pulled out the... God, what is that weapon called, Vita?
Oh, I have no idea.
Man, it's been such a long time. I bet the Highlander players are wagging their fingers as we speak.
Wasn't it like Ben Highlander? I feel like it was.
Yeah, that's why.
0. Sweden takes it very cleanly there. No fussing about. They were basically just spawn camping them. Norway really struggling there with like a really bad demo man and some lack of coordination and probably also some nerves.
What an upset, Vita. What an upset.
Yeah, indeed. Very rough
well,
start.
Okay, now if that wasn't enough, Beta, not only did we see the pretty little light show of the beatdown, we get to see the number breakdown as well. If you're a fan of maths, and rather than art, you could get to have a look at how it broke down in the logs. While the production of fetching that though, who was your MVP?
I think it was probably Ali.
Yeah.
Well, really, I'd say probably Fizzy.
Yeah.
Like he hit a lot of shots.
Damn it, you stole my answer. I was going to take that.
Okay, I'm going to say Ali. Ali just went behind.
Oh.
And so much. He flanked and Vanny did really well.
Funny you should say that, Beta. I was going to say Fizzy.
No, really? Why?
Yeah, he had some sick headshots. His team just weren't playing off of his sick plays.
Yeah, like if they had like a good demo to like follow up on.
I know.
That kind of damage.
The demo man was just doing nothing for them. Just going in, dying, going in, dying. You know what? You can't disappoint me anymore. Let's have a look at the logs.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Oh, I've been lied to. He can disappoint me. So, I mean, it's all fun and games, but we've got to put Bren in his place here. You know, make him feel so inadequate that he'll never play again, and he'll always be the caster.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've seen worse.
Give him credit. It is Sweden here. Like
286 damage per minute is completely respectable, in my opinion. But I said Ali. If you just look at him, he's beasting.
Yeah.
617 damage per minute.
It seems like the heavy strat, they just stuck it gun. Like you can see Trimmo, he's only got the heavy class set on him, so even no matter his 18 deaths, it wasn't phasing him. He was like, no, I can make this heavy work eventually. But I guess it just wasn't in the stars for the Norwegian. But you could see Ali. I guess the bonus of like stomping as a roaming soldier is just the fact that you can, it's just a playground for you. When you're winning, it's beyond fun because nobody can stop you. You're the first one that's in the door. You're the first one out the door if you somehow survive.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, he did a really good job, and of course the scouts. We talked about earlier how they had to shut down the scouts to have a good chance in this map, and they didn't. Herpy and Sjoberg just absolutely cleaned out Herpy, especially having a very good game, going 30 for 4.
Yeah. Actually, we're hyping up Fizzy, but if you look closely, it was actually Traitor who's got the most headshots in the server.
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean, who knows? Sniper talent, Highlander?
Yeah, it could be. Like, it could very well be that they have some Highlander background.
Highlander connections.
Yeah, so that's why they just chose to go with the heavy, because that's what they're used to. And just slowing down the game is definitely a smart thing.
If you look at the stats of Traitor in general, he is, it's adequate, like, to say the score line. So...
Yeah, he had over 300 DPM as scout. That's very good.
But this demo man, letting him down, letting the team down. I'll be more than happy to look at some more logs if the production would like to partake.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And look at that. Look at the Sweden time. There's like nothing has happened in the Swedish spawn.
That place was only built for spawning people, it seems.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's, to be expected. It's not really a place that we'll ever see players go behind or occupy. So... a bit unique, but you could see there when they got back to their very spawn of spawns over on Norway, they were putting up a bit of resistance.
Yeah, but you really see like how Ali just dominated those.
Oh man, yeah, that just says it all, doesn't it?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Man.
so 3% on the side of Sweden basically, and then the rest, like 97% on the side of either middle or on the...
I mean, that 50% as well just goes to show how much of a tight hold they have on that forward respawn. It can feel a bit daunting when you're playing against a better team and you know, they have that forward hold. You're like, how can we crack this? How?
Yeah.
And you just don't have the prowess to like break it down.
I think their heavy should have like switched it up.
Yeah.
You know, go spy.
Pyro.
Yeah.
Anything.
Like
really.
there was a lot of forward holds going on. We see Stark doing the pyro thing, and like Stark's not that good. Like he's literally just like holding down mouse 2 and walking forward.
Well, I mean, let's be fair to them though. Norway did do one thing better. They got no deaths during the Uber compared to Sweden's 3 deaths during the Uber.
Yeah. Well, there you
Step
go.
up your game, Sweden.
Yeah. So terrible Ubers. It might. Yeah, like Bren actually countered a crit streak at some point.
Yeah, I know he slammed him with that lock and load. I remember now.
Yeah, he got pretty lucky.
It's all coming back in me. Yeah, complete luck.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all our games for the evening, Beta.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to wear out our welcome. I'm sure players are very tired. They've already, God, they've left a dust cloud in their wake.
I think they just like went for like the local Max Burger
immediately.
as soon as possible. Like they've been traveling all day. They basically just got here and then we like
I think
them
a lot
into
of players like that. So I'm sure we've got a few things to tinker in the background as well. So we won't waste valuable time, because I know see some of the Expo security looking as funny. He's like, I'm ready to kick you out.
Yeah, that guy is not a friendly looking guy.
The Expo security people do not like TF2, it feels. But don't worry, this time we put in countermeasures to make sure no unusual situations happen.
Yeah. Do you know when we start tomorrow?
I believe it's 10. Production can shout at me in my microphone.
It should be 10 CAT.
Okay.
That's what it was last time.
You guys know the time, we know the time, and it's even on stream. So we can't possibly get this wrong. Yeah, I've been Terratavs. Been with me has been Beta. This has been teamfortress.tv. Esports United is our organizer, Razor sponsor, Essentials.tf, and even Esports United throwing in some cash as well. Big shout out to them.
Absolutely.
So we will see you tomorrow.